What's going on YouTube? I'm Chalktopus. Welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate discussion video. And the clock is winding down. We have almost exactly 1 month until the game releases. Today is November 2nd, and we are about 36 hours after the final Nintendo Direct, or the Super Smash Bros. Direct happened, so everything's out in the open now. Now we know just about everything there is to be about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, with the exception of coming DLC, which we're going to talk about after we discuss the newcomers. Now, I saw a lot of people on Twitter recently, disappointed with the last two, or technically three newcomers that are coming to the game. The Direct opens up just announcing the characters right off the bat. You had Ken, which was a highly predicted Echo Fighter, and it looks like that ended up coming true. I know I had spoke about it in past videos a couple times, and then we had that quote-unquote leak where he was hanging out on the Splatoon level, and it turned out to be true. So, that's pretty cool. He is a little bit different. He's faster than Ryu, if you saw it in the gameplay trailer. He has stronger Shoryukens, and he has two different final smashes. He has his spin kick, which I'm not even going to try to say because I will butcher the hell out of the name. Even though I kind of know, I'm not gonna attempt it. And then he has his fire column Shoryuken that he does in, I think, Street Fighter 4 and 5, but I could be wrong. They did say, however, that Ken was based off of his Super Street Fighter 2 model, which I think is pretty cool because personally, I think that's the most iconic Street Fighter game. But let me know what you think about Ken in the comment section below. I'm pretty hyped. I'm probably going to use Ken over Ryu when I do play, only because I do prefer Ken, and it's going to be awesome. I'm excited. And then the second character you had come in was Incineroar, which was also another character that was previously leaked, or we thought it was a rumor, but it turned out to be true, because I think Ken and Incineroar, I'm scrolling back through some of my old videos now, and we did talk about them. Not to mention, I did a video about 7 Pokemon that would be great for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I think Incineroar is one of them, but like I said, I don't know, but I'm pretty hyped to see Incineroar make it. He is a wrestling-based character. You're going to have a lot of grapples and a lot of timing-based moves. I think his side special requires a second button timing to pull off, which is really cool, so he might have a high skill cap. Also, he does some pretty cool poses. I don't know if you saw the Direct, or if you paid attention close enough to see that he's posing and he's acting like a pro wrestler and he's taunting, and it's pretty cool. And last but not least, the character that they showed off last is technically DLC, because this character will not be coming to the game on launch. You have Piranha Plant. Now, regardless of what you think about Piranha Plant, I guarantee that everyone is going to play Piranha Plant at some point, and probably is going to be top tier. We got trolled so freaking hard, and I love it. And personally, I'm excited to play as Piranha Plant. I mentioned in a couple videos, and it's kind of the pattern that they've followed in the last couple entries in the series. There's always that one WTF character. I think in Melee, it was Game & Watch. Then when we moved to Brawl, it was Rob. When you moved to Smash 4, it was Wii Fit Trainer or Duck Hunt. So I think this is their attempt at throwing in that one WTF character. And it's Piranha Plant, another fighter in the Mario series, but I think it's a good one. It's a different fighter. It's not your typical copy-paste character, so it's going to have some pretty unique moves. I don't know what all of them are yet, but you can kind of get an idea based on the reveal trailer. Now, the cool thing about this is it was kind of their announcement to roll out, DLC, because they're doing a Fighter's Pass, which is going to include 5 characters. But if you buy the game and you register it before January 31st, you get Piranha Plant for free. I would assume after January 31st, it's going to be paid DLC for a couple bucks, because I can't see them just walling off an entire character, because that wouldn't be good for competition or just gameplay in general if not everyone had access to the character. But I do think that they're trying to incentivize early purchases by giving Piranha Plant away for free if you register the game until the 31st. And I know a lot of people are getting the game on launch, so when the character does come out, I don't know when. They didn't give a release date on it. They said Piranha Plant is not quite finished yet, but I would assume that they're pretty far along if they showed off as much as they did. If I had to throw a ballpark out there, I would say sometime in January or February, they would probably release Piranha Plant, and that would roll out the first downloadable character. Now, that brings us to a grand total of, 75, I think? If you're splitting, I think, all of the Pokemon Trainer characters separately. And then you have 5 more characters that are DLC that they're committing to. Now, there could be more. This is taking us all the way through, I think they said the beginning or January, February of 2020. So it looks like every 2 to 3 months we might get a new character. And not only are we getting a character, we're getting a character bundled with a stage and a bunch of music tracks. Personally, I like the way they're handling this more than the DLC they released on the Wii U, because it makes it easier. You buy the Fighter's Pass for $25 or however much it is, in your location. In the US here, it's $25. It's allowing you to get 5 characters guaranteed with 5 levels and however many tracks are coming with the character when it's released. Now, let's talk about DLC, because there was a lot of speculation afterwards, people kind of thumbing through each frame of the Direct looking for clues of characters that have been, hinted at. Now, they completely crushed anyone who wanted Shadow in the game. I'm so sorry. I also wanted Shadow. I thought Shadow would have been an amazing Echo fighter, but it looks like that's not going to come true, because they threw him in as an assist trophy, and I know there's a lot of you out there that are probably in denial right now that he could still possibly make it in the game. And I might get some hate for this, and same for Waluigi fans. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think they're going to throw in another Mario character as DLC. I think they're going to shift focus to other series to try and highlight them a little bit. I think Shadow's dead. Waluigi's dead. I'm sorry. Skull Kid is dead. Skull Kid was confirmed as an assist trophy on the website. I don't think we saw any gameplay, but I think on the website, the Smash website, it was confirmed. I'm trying to think who else. So here's where we can talk a little bit about DLC, because they showed off the Spirit mode, which a lot of people assume that if we saw a character or someone is a spirit, it kind of rules them out for DLC. But King K. Rool was shown off as a spirit in Spirit mode, so it's completely possible for anyone to come back. I saw a token somewhere around the 10-minute mark, I think, or maybe it's the 20-minute mark. I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head, but they showed off a token for Geno in the online arena, or the King of the Hill, or whatever the mode is going to be, the online lobby. They showed off a token for Geno. So a lot of people are saying that the idea of Geno coming to Smash as DLC is dead. Here's where I'm going to debunk that, and this is completely open to discussion, and feel free to drop your thoughts in the comment section below. In Smash 4, before we got Mewtwo, he was a trophy, and then they released him afterwards. It's not entirely impossible, and it's not even just that specific example. If we go back to, I think, Brawl, or whatever it was, Lucas, maybe it was in Melee. Lucas was a trophy before he was DLC, or maybe was he an assist trophy? I'm not entirely sure, but he went from assist trophy in one game or he went from trophy or assist, I don't know what it is, to actual DLC when Smash 4 came out. I'm going to have to find the article, but I read something online last couple days. Take this with a grain of salt, if you will, but it makes sense. Square Enix, and this is specifically for Geno, Square Enix said they prefer their characters in Smash to be DLC characters. Now, this could be strictly for business reasons. They want to, A, make more money, B, see how well the game sells, talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, before making a decision on what characters they would like Nintendo to have access to. You know, maybe if the game sells 20 million copies, yeah, they'll throw Sora in there. They'll make a ton of money out of it. So Geno technically is a Nintendo and Square character, so if we are going to get him, it's going to be his DLC. Now, we did see that token. I don't know what that means. You know, it's just a fighter's emblem that you can choose, but hopefully it doesn't completely rule him out. We haven't seen anything on Banjo yet, so if we are throwing out ideas here, let me know your top 5 or the 5 characters you think are going to make it as DLC in Smash Ultimate in the comment section below. Off the top of my head, I'm going to go, you know, completely over the top here, and I'm going to say Geno, Crash Bandicoot, let's say Banjo-Kazooie. If we get another Fire Emblem character, I'm going to kill somebody. I think Sonic deserves another rep. You know, it kind of rules out getting Knuckles or Shadow, but maybe there's still possibility for Tails. Or even if we want to go a completely different route, maybe Eggman. I think that'd be pretty rad. Put him in a mech or something. The 5th one, I'm not entirely sure. I have a feeling it could be Steve from Minecraft, although I really don't want that to happen. But also there's Waddle Dee or Bandana Dee from the Kirby series, which I know is highly requested, and I'm hoping Bandana Dee makes it over Steve from Minecraft. But I know Minecraft has been very prominent on the Switch and I think the Wii U and the 3DS, so it's very possible. But that's all we got for this video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. You know, what do you think about the final roster? What do you think about Piranha Plant? What do you think about the 5 DLC characters that were announced? Who do you think they're going to be? You know, let's talk in the comment section. Real quick, YouTube has been broken lately, and people are not getting A, notifications, and B, videos in their sub box. So just know that I try to upload videos at least 5 times a week. So always feel free to check back, and there'll be new content for you waiting if you want. Try also hitting that bell. I don't know how much it's going to help. But like I said, YouTube's been broken, but you know, thanks so much, everyone, for your support. And, you know, let's get ready for the release of the game. There's going to be a lot more discussion videos for the next month until we can get some gameplay. But thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. Check me out on social media. Tweet at me. You know, follow me on Instagram. And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.